चलना बेटा ना दिखाएंगे।
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a travel with me to Montreal. I've already released the pack with me video, and so we left our house around 7:30 p.m. and decided to go to McDonald's for a McFlurry. I got Smarties McFlurry, by the way. So this is stop number 1, a gas station, because you do need a lot of gas just to go to Montreal from the place I live. It was about a 6 to about 8 hour ride. So now we're gonna go on the highway. We're pretty much on the highway for about like 8 hours or so. So yeah. Now we're still on the highway and it's even more dark. Fun fact, I did find a deer, well about 3 deers while going to Montreal. We were still necessarily in the place I live. So stop number 2, we found an en route center, so we had a washroom break. And we also decided to purchase dinner as well. I've never been to an en route center before, so this is definitely my first time. Now we're waiting at a Tim Hortons line for chicken snap wraps, or rather chicken wraps. They don't really sell chicken snap wraps anymore, which is so sad. Now I received my French vanilla from Tim Hortons, and I also have my snap wrap. I love Tim Hortons French vanilla, it's just so good, guys. I should definitely try it. So now we're gonna go on to traveling. We're in the car this time, and we're still on the highway ride, so no more stops because it's night, and who wants to have more stops at night? So I think I did fall asleep for about 4 to 5 hours that day, and then the next day after my Montreal trip I did get like about 12.5 hours of sleep, which is insane crazy. So now we're still on the highway. It is taking a while. So stop number 3 is actually another gas station. And now we're back on the highway. The moon looked red. It's because the sunset and cloud stuff. I forgot the theory, but something with clouds and sunsets. So now we arrived at our hotel. So I'm sorry the footage looks so horrible. So this is also my first time going to a hotel. It was really nice and luxurious. So this is a small little hotel tour. So I'm sorry if it looks really messy, but we bought a bunch of stuff. So this is how the beds look. It's a really decent and clean hotel. It was a wonderful look. This was filmed at nighttime, so outside's a bit messy and it's really dark and there's lights, but the hotel room is so pretty, and it was pretty before we eventually put all our stuff on. So here's a better view in the morning, a much accurate hotel tour. I did fix the beds, so yeah. But the hotel is pretty. Here's a little washroom tour, or bathroom tour. It was like a nice bathroom. They did provide shampoo, conditioner, facial soap, and body soap. So now we're going to meet our relatives, and then later on we're gonna go to a church. So later in we headed to church, but we stopped at Kibo Orange Julep. And their juice is pretty sweet and it's also nice. Their juice is also really cool and refreshing, and natural orange juice, organic too. So walking to church, we parked the car far away from the actual church location, mainly because parking problems. Walking to church all the way from the bottom of the church, like the parking lot where we parked, and this was a really huge thing in my life because it was so steep. we had to climb, and it was really tiring as well because the sun was hitting on us. So here are the church views. It's pretty nice. And it's really high. Like, I love the view. It's pretty nice and decent. Here's some more church views. The church looked so good. There was this little bronze little picture place that you could take a picture of, but we forgot to take a picture because we were on a rush to come back home because we only went on a 3-day trip basically. So here's how big the church is. It's even bigger from the bottom, but I did not take any pictures because I forgot to record, and my phone is starting to die, so that was wonderful. So getting up on the steps, going on the church steps are much more better than walking all the way from the bottom of the parking lot to the church. It wasn't that tiring to go on the steps, even though there were more steps, like quite a lot, maybe like 50 or something, or maybe less than that. I'm probably over exaggerating, but I'd rather just climb the steps than actually walk all the way to the church. And also, this church is currently in construction. They are expanding it. I'm not sure what they're expanding, but they're expanding something, so that's fascinating, right? I forgot this church's name, but it's a really huge church. It was St. Joseph something. I forgot what it is. So here's like a little inside tour of the church. Not really a tour because I don't know if I'm actually supposed to record. But excuse that, this is a nice tourist place. A bunch of tourists were here, including us. And there's a lot of stained glass, and it looks so pretty. So this part is going to get a little bit Christianity in here. I did show some clips that may not be appropriate to your culture, so please skip to like about 3-4 minutes away from this clip. So here's just a bunch of religious Christianity stuff. If you're another religion, please skip to like 4 to 5 minutes away from this video. You don't want to watch Christianity because this video is going to be mostly about Christianity. So there was a lot of stuff like mainly related to Jesus and how he died and some other people that I don't actually recognize. I know Jesus was death, I learned it, and I've prayed him since I was little. My family and I decided to stop at each person's death, and we prayed and took a moment of silence. But I do really love the architecture of this St. Joseph's Church at Montreal. It's wonderful. It's really nice. The architecture has a lot of designs, and they really did good on actually designing this church. It's a really huge church. It's not an ordinary church that you can see. It's definitely worth the visit despite being really far to walk and taking a long time and energy to get up to the church, but it was definitely worth all of it. So here's a back view. I really like the architecture so much, which is why I have so many clips of the architecture. The stained glass was also so pretty. There was also stories written on the wall with mosaic or some marble tile stuff. And here's another view from the church porch, but with the sun setting, and it was really pretty. The views from the church porch were outstanding. There's nothing to express how good the church porch views are. So now we're gonna walk down all the stairs, which was a pain because I am kind of tired at this point. So that's something to be crying about. but walking down from the church to my parking lot, to the parking lot, was much more easier than actually walking from the parking lot to the church, because it's steep. So when you go down, it's like basically running, but you're literally gonna lose control of running, like walking. So here's some clips of the sunset hitting the trees. It's definitely a nice view, and I definitely enjoyed every single moment of this trip of Montreal. Here's when the sun was starting to set. It did take a while to get down, but it was definitely worth it, and all these clips were definitely wonderful. Loved the sunset at this time. It was really bright, but I did forget to wear sunscreen, so guys, definitely should wear sunscreen every 2 hours and reapply it. I really forgot that I even wearing sunscreen, so that was a con, but apart from that, it's fine. Here's some little wonderful clips while going down to the parking lot. A lot of sun setting pictures, and the grass looks so pretty when the sunlight hits it, especially a sun that's about to set. I love all these clips. And now we're at a craft store, another store with corn dogs, another store with a whole thing of my sister's crafts that she wanted so badly. I really like the corn dogs. They gave the spiciest combo ever. We just got $5, I think. I can't remember the price. But these corn dogs are so delicious. Had a bunch of spicy sauces and garlic powder. And also my sister's wonderful strawberry banana chocolate crepe. The crepe actually looks so good. It looked really nice. We got it from Frutello, and that's the crepe, but I was scared to get crepes because some crepe stores actually give raw fruit, so like rotten fruit, so like I was scared. So here's the last clip and video vibes in Montreal. Just going back home at this point, but we're still in Montreal, so we're gonna have another 8-hour trip going back home. So it's such a wonderful vibe here. Anyways, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share for more videos. And until next time, guys. Bye!